The story of Daniel. Daniel was an Israelite and he loved God very much. He was captive and he went to Babylon to serve King Darius. King Darius loved Daniel very much and he made him governor over all the other people. The people were jealous. They didn't know why the king made him governor. So they came up with a plan to trick the king to get rid of Daniel. They asked the king to make a decree for all the peoples to worship the king whenever they heard the sound of the bell. They were to bow down and worship the king and no other god besides the king. The king was pleased with this idea and a decree was made, and it was to be read to all the people. When they heard the bell ring, they were to stop all they were doing and worship the king. They were not allowed to worship any other god but the king. So this went out through all the land. But Daniel continued to worship God and only God. He would not bow down to any other god. The people that were jealous of Daniel spied on him so that they could go and tell the king. They caught Daniel praying and not worshiping the king, but God. So they went to the king and said, "Oh, great king, you said everybody is to worship no other God but you. But we found Daniel worshiping the God of Israel." The king was very troubled when he heard this because he really loved Daniel. He did not want to put Daniel in the lion's den, but he had no choice. He had to throw him in the lion's den. The lions were ferocious. They had sharp teeth and they would chew your bones before you even hit the floor. They were ready for food. Unfortunately, Daniel had to be thrown in. The king told Daniel, "May the God who you continuously serve protect you." God sent an angel to Daniel because he loved Daniel. The angel found Daniel praying in the lion's den. The angel knew what to do. It closed the mouth of the lions so that it would not eat Daniel up. Daniel could relax in the lion's den. He was safe because the angels of the Lord kept him, and they closed the mouth of the lion so that they would not harm Daniel. The king was very troubled. He could not sleep. He was so worried about Daniel. He loved Daniel. Early in the morning, the king came. "Daniel, Daniel, has your God who you continually serve been able to save you?" Daniel replied, "Yes, my king. My God has saved me." The king threw all the wicked men that hated Daniel and wanted Daniel to die into the lion's den. One by one, he threw them in. And the lions opened their mouths and crushed all their bones before they even hit the floor. They ate them up. Daniel prayed and gave glory to God because his God, whom he continually served, had sent his angels to protect and keep him. He was covered by God because God is his keeper.